Hi Aries, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for November 2020. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Ascendant, and Aries Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, please know that some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check out your cusp sign. So all that being said, Aries, now into your November 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. Hey Aries, the first card you have is the Justice card, and this is court documents, legal papers, dealing with lawyers, the court systems, judges, any kind of legal documents. If it's not a legal thing happening for you, it could be some situation that was unfair or unjust is now becoming more fair and just for you. You might feel like things have gotten out of control or out of hand with something to do with your finances, your money, or your spending. You may also be dealing with some things that had to do with a court case or some kind of litigation that needs to be redone or reviewed, or it's being revisited in November. You may feel like there's some things that are unfair. You may feel like there's some things that are getting taken away from you that are your rights or have to do with money. I do feel that some of you are going to kind of struggle against it or put up a fight and want to be driven about seeing justice or fighting for your rights in some way also comes up here. You may have the sensation that somebody wants to take you to court this month and throw you under the bus. And if it's not a situation where somebody's taking you to court, you could even be having to deal with court involving like union, like if you're in a union and you have to fight for your rights in a union situation, like you feel like maybe somebody wrote you up for something and you want to fight against it, or the union you could be part of a union that's trying to fight and struggle for better health care, better benefits in some way. It doesn't have to be just about money. It could be, more time off or rules and regulations. So some of you, if it's not an individual lawsuit or fight or court case that you're dealing with, it could have to do with a union you belong to is fighting for your rights, and you could be involved because you're part of the union. There could be some validity to what they are saying, whoever they is to you. So you may be in a position where you have to prove your side or give some kind of evidence of things that are backing up your claims or refuting their claims. So some of you, this could be also not legal. It could also be in a situation that's an ongoing or a contentious battle of wills with somebody that you're in a partnership with, or in a work situation that you feel has been unfair or unjust, and now you've got to bring forward some kind of paperwork or photographic evidence or some kind of claims to support what your position is. You've got the Six of Cups next. This is fond childhood memories. It could indicate something to do with children. But in many cases, this is somebody you've known from a previous incarnation and you're coupled with them now, and you have past life karma to settle here, which could work out great, or it could break apart. Could be intertwined with the Justice card. You may feel, Aries, like you're trying to financially build up your home or build up things to do with your finances, circling around your property and your home. So you could be upgrading your home. You may be looking to refinance, or maybe because you want to build an expansion, or You just want to upgrade things in your home. You may feel like there's relationships that are, people are saying things that are stirring the pot, or there could be like feeling this way, feeling that way, feeling pulled in different directions in a relationship, or you could see your kids or family members kind of doing this. If it's not your love partner, it could be your kids doing it. Some of you Aries are trying to hold very steady and very firm to some foundation that you've built in your life. And this could be just prosperity and abundance of money. It could be a home, your homestead where you live. For some of you, like home things are coming up here, but things to do with any solid foundation that you've built. Some of you are resisting to change. You may not, you may feel like you have to sell your home and move, and you might not want to do it, or situations in the foundation, anything to do with the foundation that could involve your kids, or your home where you're living, or something to do with your finances is all swirling around this card. You may have a real strong desire to make things better for people that you love and care about in your life, and even yourself. You could have some real emotions that are boiling up inside of you that you may want to make some kind of comment or express to your partner, whether you're together with them or not. You may have like, it could even be an ex or someone you're with right now. I get like this, maybe you're like dissatisfied with the way things are going, what they're saying, what they've been doing. If it's not your love partner that you have this emotion bubbling up inside that you want to express and get out, it could be towards your kids. Maybe they're doing things, or family members, but mostly kids that would be annoying to you, getting on your nerves. Maybe you've been biting your tongue and now you're going to be like, you know what, I'm going to just let you know, where I stand or how I see things. You may be very blunt and out front with your kids or your love partner. The next card you have here is the Moon. Wow, so your cards could be intertwined. The Justice, the Six of Cups, and the Moon could be intertwined here. This is secrecy and deception in romance. It could be secrecy by itself. It could be romance by itself. It could also be your heightened psychic ability and intuition is getting heightened in the month of November. It could also be something is an illusion, so don't buy into the illusion because, there could be some illusion going on here. And we do have an eclipse this month, at the end of the month, a full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, and I made videos on that on Vimeo if you want to check them out. They were pretty good, actually. So the eclipse of the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini could be affecting you, Aries. That could be symbolic of that. Trouble in paradise. For some of you, your romantic life is causing you some upsetment, sadness, or stress. You may feel like they've changed, or they're going off on some kind of weird tangents, or it doesn't seem like how it used to between you and them. That could be kicking up for some of you, Aries. You may feel like you have too much suspicion and doubt that's being cast upon you by someone, or you may be the one that has a lot of suspicion and doubt over someone that you're in a love relationship with, or you had been in a love relationship with. You may even have some partner in your life now, or an ex-partner that's trying to stir things up and cause some kind of drama in the month of November. You may really shut yourself off and try to hide yourself away, or really bury some things and keep some things secret from them or people in your life, because I feel like you may be suspicious, leery, and leery of someone or a situation, and trying to avoid drama. Some of you just outright have someone being dishonest and deceptive with you. For some of you, this is a partner, a love partner that's doing it. But that's not going to apply to all of you, because some of you are single. So, and unattached. So if that's the case, is it an ex doing it that's affecting your life, or is it somebody else that you're very close to? You've got, it could even be in a work situation, but I do get some of you have somebody that is being very deceptive to you in the month of November. Could even go on forward even into December. The next card you have here is the Magician. So the Magician is a card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane, you can manifest into your physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. What's in your mind, you can bring into physical being. What's in the ethers or the spirit guides or in the spirit world, you can manifest into physical reality. You may be kind of trying to show off a little bit this month, to like present yourself like, I don't mean show off in a bad way, that makes it sound negative, but like, you know, maybe there's somebody that you're interested in, or you're tired of putting off the mixed up energy, like you're beaten down or you're depressed, or you've met somebody new and you want to show off a little bit, strut your stuff. You might be interested in someone new. You could even be doing this in a job interview or in a work situation where you're like, you want to be impressive, you want to strut your stuff, you want to show off a little bit. You may find that being brutally frank and brutal honesty is the best way to go in the month of November 2020 in any of your dealings. Even if it may feel fear, it may drive up fear, or it may feel risky for you to do so. You may feel the pressure of time, and that there's some things that you want to have happen, or you want to manifest right now. And your will is going to be so kicked up and strong that you will do that. So in some area of your life, whether it's your love life, prospective love life, a living situation, a job circumstance, some deadline, there's something that you feel like time is of the essence and that you can't wait. And so you're going to be very driven about taking certain steps to make things happen now. Your manifesting ability is going to be quite strong, because your drive to manifest, is your will to make things happen, is going to really be fueling it. You may be expressing love to someone or showing somebody really what you're all about. And this could be a prospective love partner. It could be somebody you're intertwined with now. It could also be somebody that is like considering you for a promotion or raise, or to hire you. Those are the factors that come up here to me. You may be really forewarning people of some things, or you could be quite the fortune teller this month, the psychic, the seer, the mystic. You could be telling people, like, if you've had dreams or visions, you could be warning the people that you had the dreams about, or you may feel particularly prophetic. And I feel like you're going to share that, whether you do it with the public and the world, or you do it with some people or someone one-on-one. I feel you're going to be doing that. Your last card you have in your reading for November 2020 is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is a pause, a resting phase, a meditative state. It could even be a recuperation from an illness or some kind of surgery. I feel like you are going to sort of sequester yourself away and close yourself off and do some kind of deep thinking or meditation in this month of November. You may feel like certain things in your life have gone awry or gotten out of hand. And you may be really trying to collect your thoughts and gather yourself and center yourself to proceed forward, before you proceed forward. You are going to find that many of you Aries are going to delve into your emotions this month, either more than what you're used to or more than you have in a while. Yeah, you really do need some time to mull things over and sort things out, because even though you may feel ready to manifest and jump ahead, like I get in The Magician, and feel the pressure of time, you need to really be careful this month before you make any big leaps or decisions. So you need that pause, that meditative state, that feeling centered and grounded, that time to shut and sequester yourself away and ponder some things before you make big leaps and decisions. Keep in mind, we have Mars retrograde, which doesn't go direct until November 14th, and you're still in the shadow of it all the way to the 2nd of January. And Mercury is retrograde and it goes direct on the 3rd, but then you've got 2 weeks of that shadow period. So a good portion of November, at least to the midpoint, is very dicey and not the best time to start making big decisions and moving things forward. Once you pass the 15th, it's a lot better, especially at the end of the month, or if you can wait until December. You may go see somebody for spiritual counseling or guidance. You could be consulting psychics, astrologers, therapists, friends that can give you good advice, good, sound, solid advice. It's like this is the month where you need to adjust to the ever-changing landscape that's going on, because I feel like for many of you Aries, to me, I feel like you're going through a big change and transition, and things like the sands of your life are shifting and changing underneath your feet. So you really need to learn from your past and take those lessons and education that you've learned and apply that to the changes and the decisions that you're going to make as you move forward. I feel like November, to me, for you Aries, is a crossover month. You're crossing over from one way of living, being, or dealing with things, and crossing over to another way of living, being, or dealing with things. So you got a lot of changes happening, Aries, sun, moon, and rising sign this month of November. Now, the gemstone crystal that I got for you, wow, I haven't done all the signs yet. I'm reading you at number 6. I go in the order that my guides tell me to read the signs. I don't go in the beginning of the month, just starting at Aries and ending at Pisces. I don't do it that way. So I've read 6 signs so far. You're the 6th sign I'm reading, and you got amethyst, Aquarius got amethyst, and Scorpio got amethyst, all for this month of November. So I still have 6 more signs to do. We'll have to see. So this is the best gemstone crystal for Aries to meditate. Put it on your chakras when you meditate. Sleep with it under your pillow. Wear a beaded bracelet or have it next to your skin is the best way to get the vibration. Hold it in your hand. Best way to get the vibration from this stone. Take a step back. It's going to help you take a step back and like get a lay of the land and make, before you take a pragmatic approach. So the guides are clearly saying here, you have to make your decisions pragmatically, not pie in the sky, snap decisions, airy-fairy, I just want to live in the moment. That's not going to really work for you, Aries, in November. Maybe moving forward, but not November. It's also going to give you help and aid with your digestion. So if you're an Aries that is having issues with your digestion kicking up, giving you stomach troubles or whatnot, this is a good gemstone for you to help aid with your digestive issues. It's going to help make you more tolerant of other people and help you really tap into those lessons that you've already learned. Because to me, it comes up, that came up in your 4 of Swords card. I feel like Aries, sun, moon, and or rising sign may really not be noticing it until you stop and pause and think on it. But stuff that's happening to you right now is a repeat of something that's happened to you before, or the lessons and the karma and the oddball or changing circumstances that are happening to you this month are a repeat, or you can benefit from lessons you've learned in the past. It's going to be important for you this month, and you have to ponder that, because some of you, it might be blatantly obvious what they are, and for some of you, you may feel like, no, nothing's repeated, or what. Stop and think about it, because either the situations are repeated or the lessons you learned from things in the past, you need to draw from them now in this month of April. Where did I come up with April? Wow. Was that a Freudian slip? Maybe. In April, many Aries are born in April, so I don't know. But lessons you've learned in the past are going to be valuable to you if you can tap into that and realize, because you got changes happening here and you got decisions you have to make. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can go check out my special video series I record for very specific topics at my Vimeo on-demand pages. Those links are always posted below each video of the most recent series I've recorded, down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can get them on the videos page on my website at www.theluckymermaid.com. You go to the video series you want, click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. The most recent video series I've recorded is my full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, November 30th, 2020, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions go out for 6 months. You may have already started being affected by that eclipse in November in Gemini in the month of October. So some of these energies have already started, but they're going to last for 6 months after the 30th of November. Also, my Mars retrograde psychic crystal readings, those predictions are still in play, where I looked into my crystal and gave you psychic predictions and messages for each sign of the zodiac as to how Mars retrograde was going to affect your rising sign. Is extremely important, your sun sign, and your moon sign. Those predictions start on September 9th, 2020, and go until January 2nd, 2021. We're out of Mars retrograde on November 14th, but there's still the shadow period that follows all the way until January 2nd of 2021. So there's still time. If you haven't checked them out, they're still in play as far as the predictions. Also, my past, present, and future psychic tarot readings using the Osha Zen Tarot deck. Those readings go out 1 year, and I think I recorded them in May. So we still have all the way until May of 2021 for those predictions to be in play. And my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those are very unique, using the very unique Osha Zen Tarot deck, and those predictions go out all the way until November of 2021. Also, don't forget, every month, my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac as an expansion of these videos here. When I stop recording, I'm going to look right into this crystal and start reading for your zodiac sign next. And so if you want to see what else my guides have to say for you for November of 2020, you might want to check out the crystal readings for November. That link is also posted below this video. If you would like to donate and help support this channel and the work I do here with the readings I put on YouTube, there's a donation link down below underneath all those different video series links I have posted below. You just click on that donation link and it goes over to PayPal. And a big thank you so much for all of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me. It does mean a lot. I thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages channeled through me from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use different divination tools, different oracle cards, angel cards, tarot cards, my crystal, sacred geometry cards, animal totem cards. You never know what cards. And the predictions really do resonate with a lot of people. You may find that they resonate with you as well. So you might want to check them out. I'd love to see you on my social media pages over there. And some people have asked me, well, what sign is it for? I believe if you're directed and feel pulled to read those messages that I put on over there, you are meant to see it. So there's some message in there for you. Maybe one, maybe many. So you just have to check them out. So I hope you have absolutely awesome energy come to you this month of November 2020. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.